welcome back to our channel. It is a beautiful day to dive into the absolute madness that is Genoa City right now. Grab your snacks because we have so much to unpack today and I am fully losing my mind over it. Oh my god, I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, listen, I was sitting here eating my dinner and literally choked on my drink when I watched what just went down. My jaw dropped. Honestly, I'm so emotionally invested in these people that I feel like I'm actually losing my mind. Why would they do this to us? I have to text my friend immediately, but I'm voice typing this to you guys first because I'm unhinged right now and I just need to get all these thoughts out before my brain explodes. Seriously, the drama is at absolute maximum capacity and I am living for it. Also personally offended by everyone's life choices today. I'm dead. I am actually deceased. Everyone is making the worst possible decisions, and I am just sitting here yelling at my screen like a crazy person. Let's start with Phyllis because honestly, she needs to get it together, I swear. She is literally sitting there acting like the victim when she is the one who caused all of this. So she just pulled off this massive, insane corporate takeover and snatched Newman Enterprises, which is insane by the way. Don't even get me started on how she managed that and she's on the phone with Lauren Finmore literally bragging. She's like, I finally won. Lauren, I'm the queen of the world or whatever, but then she's completely miserable. And why is she miserable? Because her own kids won't even look at her. Phyllis is completely isolated because Daniel and Summer are literally icing her out, and I am here for it. The audacity of this woman to think she can just steal a whole legacy company and her kids are just gonna be like, you mom, good job. No, Daniel Romolodi is actually standing his ground, and I am so proud of him. He literally told her, to her face, again, that he and Summer want absolutely nothing to do with her unless she gives Newman Enterprises back. Like, are you serious? He rejected her job offer at Summer's group and just walked away. Iconic. But also, Summer isn't talking to her either. Summer, who usually defends her mother's crazy schemes, is just done. Phyllis is sitting there in her giant stolen office feeling all isolated and sad because her kids hate her. And I'm just yelling at my screen like, Phyllis, what did you expect? She always does this. She literally always prioritizes her petty revenge and corporate greed over her own family, and then cries when she's alone. It's actually exhausting, but so entertaining. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, will she actually return Newman to get Daniel and Summer back? Mark my words, I'm calling it now. This is going to end badly. She is way too stubborn. She's probably going to try to buy their love or manipulate them because that's just what Phyllis does. I can't breathe just thinking about the psychological gymnastics she's doing in her head right now to justify keeping the company. She literally told Lauren she won, but at what cost? Phyllis. At what cost? She is sitting on a corporate throne, but she has no family left to share it with. It's so tragic. Also, she 100% brought this on herself, and I have zero sympathy. Zero. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, I forgot to mention earlier, but we need to talk about Las Vegas. Las Vegas is literally a disaster zone right now, and my anxiety is through the roof. Okay, where was I? Right. So Adam Newman is out here playing with fire, and I am so stressed out. He is fully slipping back into his spider persona, hanging out with Reza Thompson, and it is so toxic. Reza is literally all over him, and he has kissed her multiple times in the last few days. And he's just acting like it's part of the mission to find Matt Clark. But we all know Adam likes the dark side. He's literally addicted to the chaos. And don't even get me started on Reza. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's trying to drag him back down into the underworld, and he is just letting it happen. It's so dramatic. But here is the absolute craziest part. Chelsea Lawson is in Vegas. She literally just showed up out of nowhere. I'm screaming. Chelsea had this awful gut feeling. She was having these terrifying nightmares about Adam turning back into Spider, and her intuition was 100% spot on. So she hops on a plane, unexpectedly arrives in Vegas, and is about to walk right into this mess. She has nitrogen monoxide idea that her boyfriend has been locking lips with Reza. Can you even imagine the absolute explosion that is going to happen when Chelsea catches them? I am literally shaking. Will she walk in on them being intimate? I swear if Adam sleeps with Reza, I am actually going to throw my remote at the TV. Chelsea has fought so hard for their family, for Connor, to keep Adam on the straight and narrow, and he's just throwing it all away for some poker queen in Sin City. Not okay. I'm done. The betrayal is just too much. I had to pause and text my friend immediately when Chelsea showed up at the hotel because I know it's about to go down. Chelsea is not the kind of woman who just cries and walks away. She is going to burn that hotel room to the ground if she catches them. And Adam is going to be standing there looking all confused like I was just doing it for the mission. Boy, please, we all know you love the attention. I literally cannot handle the suspense of waiting to see if she opens that door at the wrong exact moment. And while Adam is busy ruining his relationship, his brother Nick is literally in hell. Honestly, the Nick storyline is so dark I can barely watch it, but I can't look away. Matt Clark is an actual psychopath. He is unhinged. So Matt has kidnapped Nick. Right, he has him locked in this creepy room. But he's not just tying him up, he is psychologically torturing him, which is insane, by the way. Matt is literally continuing to taunt Nick without any mercy. He is forcing Nick to watch hidden camera footage of himself high on fentanyl, like playing it on a loop. Nick is sitting there, completely broken, watching himself stumble around and lose his mind on drugs, and Matt is just taunting him through a screen. At this point I'm yelling at my screen because my heart is breaking for Nick. Why would Matt do that? I mean, I know they have history, and Matt hates him because of the whole breathing tube framing incident years ago, but this is a whole new level of sadistic. Matt is literally sitting there laughing, mocking Nick, telling him he's going to destroy his reputation and make him self-destruct completely. And Nick is just crying, feeling so ashamed and helpless. The fentanyl addiction is already destroying Nick's life, and now Matt is using it as a weapon. I can't even deal right now. Nick needs to get it together, I swear, but how can he when he's literally trapped by a madman? And Adam is too busy kissing Riza to even realize his brother is being tortured right down the hall or wherever. It's so frustrating. I literally want to jump through the screen and save Nick myself. Wait, let me jump back to Genoa City for a second because I keep remembering things out of order. So while Nick is getting tortured and Adam is cheating, Sharon is back home dealing with her own absolute nightmare. I completely forgot to mention, but Sharon is literally begging Devin Winters right now. Begging him because of the whole Mariah situation. Mariah kidnapped baby Dominic, which was obviously horrifying, but she got a plea deal for probation and a psychiatric facility instead of actual prison, and Devin is furious. Like, Devin is actually seeing red. He wants Mariah locked up forever, and honestly, can you blame him? And honestly, I kind of get it. If someone kidnapped my baby, I would want them under the jail. But Sharon is in full mama bear mode, trying to protect Mariah. She is pleading with Devin to have some sympathy, trying to explain that Mariah is sick and needs mental help, not a prison cell. Sharon is literally in tears, begging Devin to understand that Mariah's brain was just broken at the time, but Devin is just not having it. He is so rigid and traumatized by what happened to Dominic, especially since the child psychologist just confirmed Dominic is having severe nightmares and trauma. Devin is literally looking at Sharon like she's crazy for even asking him to be understanding. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. I'm dead. It's just so sad because Sharon is trying so hard to hold her family together, but Devin's pain is so real. I honestly don't know whose side to be on here. It's just a mess, a total heartbreaking mess. Sharon is doing everything she can. She's literally begging, but Devin's heart is just completely hardened right now. And you know what? I don't think he's ever going to forgive Mariah. Mark my words, this feud is going to last for years. It's going to divide the whole town. Okay, but we haven't even talked about Jack Abbott yet. Jack is literally spiraling out of control. I have never seen this man so desperate in my entire life. Diane and Victor just teamed up to execute a hostile takeover of Jabba Cosmetics. They literally stole Jack's family legacy right out from under him. And Diane's betrayal is just... wow, the audacity. She is so bitter about Jack being on that yacht with Patty Williams even though Victor drugged him and set the whole thing up, that she just completely destroyed him. So now Jack is a total wreck, and who does he go to? Nikki Newman. Jack is literally pressuring Nikki right now, and it is so wild to watch. He's cornering her, leaning on her for comfort, but also trying to drag her into his messy revenge plot against Victor. He wants Nikki to turn on Victor completely, and Nikki is just exhausted. She's already dealing with Victor being an absolute monster lately, and now Jack is dumping all his trauma on her. Jack is like, pacing around, ranting, putting so much pressure on Nikki to fix things or support him or whatever. He's literally demanding that she see Victor for the monster he is, which she already does, but Jack is just relentlessly pressuring her. And I'm just sitting here like, Jack, she is married to the man who ruined your life. Maybe give her a minute to breathe, but Jack can't. He's lost his company, he's lost his wife, he's lost his mind, he is literally a broken man. He is putting so much pressure on Nikki that I feel like she's going to snap. She's stuck between her insane husband and her desperate ex-lover, and Jack is just not letting up. He needs her to validate his pain and help him destroy Victor, but Nikki knows that going to war with Victor never ends well for anyone. Jack is actually unhinged right now, and I am terrified of what he's going to do next. Seriously, every single person in this show is making the worst possible decisions right now, and I am obsessed with it. Phyllis is choosing a stolen company over her own children. Adam is choosing his massive ego and his dark side over Chelsea. Matt is choosing sick psychological revenge over basic humanity. Devin is choosing rage over forgiveness, and Jack is just choosing pure chaos. I'm calling it now. All of these storylines are going to collide, and it is going to be the most epic, unhinged disaster in daytime TV history. I literally cannot wait for tomorrow's episode. I'm going to need a strong drink and a nap just to recover from today. Okay, I need to go text my friend back because my phone is blowing up. Honestly, if Chelsea walks in on Adam and Riza, I might actually pass out. Mark my words, things are about to get so much worse before they get better.